Hey, welcome to Two Sailors and a Drink. It's your boy Matt.
It's your boy Bev, and we got a guest today.
Yes, sir. This is
My name is Javon Franklin, but if you want to keep it singular, I'm Trust the Vision.
Hey. Listen, hey man, we
go.
just want to say appreciate you for coming out today.
Yes, sir.
And chilling with us. Y'all will probably see soon where we'll have a video out where we was kind of on the podcast playground. But we played around a little bit. We had a little podcast thing going around.
Little conversation.
Just conversational, little chitter chatter. You know what I'm saying? Whippersnapper, chitter chatter. We get it how we get it. Living how we live. I say always, like I say, two Cadillac. We like Cadillac, two wheels on the Cadillac because we already got the two on the front, baby. I'm just saying, we back.
They ain't flat
We
because
make
they
it do
already on
it
the front.
right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't flat no more.
Oh,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? We at you.
Lord have mercy.
But what we gonna be talking about today, my brother?
Man, we're going to do a continuation of our previous topic.
Yes,
about
sir.
the black myth of absent black fathers,
I like it. And
and everybody up here is a father, so that's obviously
It makes it even better.
conversation to continue. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
what's
Javon,
your-
man, tell us your experience so far as a black father in America. What's some of the challenges, some of the things that, maybe that you have had challenges with being a co-parent or challenges as just a parent in general.
First off, thank you for having me. Second of all, I don't think that starting off by defining myself as a black father really does it enough justice.
Gosh.
Okay.
I think that just being a father itself is challenging, hard work, very enjoyable, wouldn't trade it for the world.
Right.
With that being said, being a black father is scary.
Ooh, boy.
It's scary because I have to train a young black male in this sense because I have a son. I have to teach him how to protect himself and also allow for himself to be open in the world.
And how to operate in this crazy world, right?
Yes. It's a dangerous world, and unfortunately, he may not be allowed to gain a second or a third chance at it. So I'm trying to guide him to be able to not only do it successfully, but do it safely.
Yeah. No, that's a challenge in itself.
It really is.
We got so many obstacles as black men in America. So it's a lot of things that could trip you up. If you don't have a black father figure or a father figure in general, doesn't necessarily mean they got to be black.
Right.
To be a father figure.
Right.
Could be
Just
your
as
coach.
men,
Could
period.
be, if you're in the music and you're in the band, it could be the band instructor for all you know. Someone typically finds a way to step up and try and help guide you.
True
but
that.
everybody doesn't have that benefit to their life.
Right.
So
I mean, if I had to, like I said, we touched on this. I want to say what was probably about maybe a week ago, a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Something like that.
Yeah. So we just basically we put out there, some of the hardships and things that we had, just being a father, being mainly being a black father. It was the Black Father Mental Health Month. As we, as we're going into July.
and as we have been informed, it is Minority Mental Health Month.
Exactly.
Specifically.
So this all ties in
My
with
black
it.
brothers and
Yeah.
Latin brothers and
Asian brothers.
and Czech
all the
Republic
minorities out
brothers,
there.
all
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So just kind of going off, like I said, we know not to be a, how do I say, a
That guy?
gaslighter or a that guy.
You don't want to be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy, but unfortunately, I feel like I'm gonna be that guy now because I feel like there was some things that was kind of taken out of context.
You can't
Well,
spell
based
G
off the-
without being that guy.
This is true.
Based on the comments, there was some things taken out of context.
There was a
but,
couple of things taken out of
We'll
context.
address
But I mean, basically, being a father in today's society, just a father in general, with everything that's that grabs the attention of whether it be a young boy, a young girl, only thing that they really thrive on, or a lot of people thrive on, not just kids, but people thrive on nowadays is likes. That's what they're out there trying to get.
Essentially attention.
Attention. So, I mean, trying to combat that and teach them morals and you trying to teach them a moral of, protect yourself and, basically your body is a temple, so to speak. Like you don't want to put it out there to where it's like everybody can see it. But at the same time, it's like
about daughters specifically,
right?
Yes.
It's I'm speaking from what I can. Because I have 2 daughters. So just trying to, just basically trying to navigate through that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To try to, there's a pull on the kids that are, that's just basically saying, hey, come this way, when it's like, well, you don't necessarily have to go that way. There's many other ways that you could be successful. You don't have to literally sit up here and, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've all maybe have liked a couple of them. Perhaps. Perhaps. Digressing. But I digress. We digressing on that. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, when you have daughters or when you have kids that's kind of gravitating to that, you want to kind of pull them into like, hey, look, there's other things out here that you can do. You don't have to get a like. You don't have to be out here doing a freaking challenge that could possibly kill you to a certain extent of, and that's why, and with all that being said, to kind of wrap it and tie it all into what we were talking about, the absentee father myth, specifically within the black community. Specifically. It's not that there's always an absentee father. It's not by necessarily a choice that father is absent. That father could be not necessarily there in the home, but at the same time providing the exact same amount of active support or activity that someone within the home,
as if he was in the home,
that is doing what they're supposed to do and raising the kid as well. Because if you think about it, to be honest with you, there is a statistical fact that actually shows most of the men that are not in
parents.
the home or single parent, or most of the men that not necessarily single parents that aren't in the home with the child, they're more active than the ones that are there. Because you can actually be an absentee father within the home.
But that's
you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you can be there, but are you there?
It's called being a shell. That's what you're referring to.
You know what I'm saying?
You're being a shell.
Yeah.
So a shell, as far as like
you're a figure,
financially.
Not even
active,
that.
Not even that. You're just
there.
You're just a person.
You take care of the responsibilities that you have to, per se. As far as
be monetary and presence wise when you have to.
But are you putting back into the child? Are you guiding them in a certain way? Are you teaching them values?
So you're giving them any further
Are
instruction?
You giving them any further instructions? Or is it just like, I'm gonna pay for this and then you go talk to your mama? I ain't got shit to say to you.
I mean, there's a level of activity to that is active.
Right.
What is that activity based on? Is that activity from that father monetary only because of what's been set up by the mother?
That can be that's a double. Yeah, that's a double.
Because like there's situations where the mother could.
I said that's a 2-part question.
Only be concerned about what you provide monetarily.
This is true,
and that what dictates whether you're a good father or not. For her,
right?
Maybe not for you, maybe not for your child, but for her, that's what dictates whether you're a good father or not. Right? And dictates whether or not you get dragged on social media or not.
This is true.
For the day, or for the week, or for the year, depending on your situation.
And I think that's what brings it into the present of the whole phrase of deadbeat.
Okay.
Dad. Like, you gonna go out here and drag me and say that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, per se. I was like, but I'm literally sitting right here next to you. Like, the baby's sitting right here with me. I'm taking care of what I got to take care of. I take care of what you need to be, what we have to do in the household. I'm taking care of all that. Yet, because I didn't get you this new purse, I'm a deadbeat.
Well, what is a deadbeat though?
Yet I didn't get you this.
situation,
Yet I didn't
though.
get you this watch. I'm a deadbeat. I didn't
She
go
wanted
buy
that
Timmy.
Cartier.
I didn't go buy Timmy or John or Susie or whatever their name
wanted
is.
that
I didn't
LV.
go
She
buy
wanted that
them
Cartier
with
watch,
that
baby.
PS5. I didn't go buy them that. You know, I'm a deadbeat.
I don't want
That's a
to.
bad spot to be
I don't want to play devil's advocate.
Nah, speak on it, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
Speak on it.
permission to speak freely.
Yes, sir.
We-
Look,
we-
permission granted. Shit, man. Permission granted.
What if you was a child that had all of that?
Right.
You understood that, say, in this case, the mother's tripping. You have a dad that you could go to, but what you're looking for isn't what the dad is particularly good at.
He just wasn't ready for that moment.
Well, what defines a ready for the moment dad in that
Hey,
sense?
man, it's a variety of things. Different fathers, depending on their experience and what they were exposed to, kind of dictates what they're able to push into you, right? Like if their father never instilled anything about investing or things of that nature, financial gains or anything, you can't expect anything from him to get
Or
that
any
to
life
you
lessons, for that matter.
necessarily. Now, there is an expectation to do better, right? So I should learn from the mistakes of the past generations as far as they didn't do any investing, they didn't do any other things. So
Right.
I got to pick that up,
Right.
figure that out.
Right.
So here's what's funny about everything that you just said. All of those investing, time management, money, growing up, knowing how to approach people, I got that from moms. I didn't actually get that from dad.
Well, I didn't get it from mom either, though. For me, I didn't get it from
Right.
dad or mom.
And that's your unique situation, just like
Right.
mine is
It
unique,
is a
right?
unique situation,
So it's
for
not
sure.
it's not anything across the board
Right.
that you can just say that this is the ideal
Definitively
situation.
this.
Right.
Right.
So
Right.
what I was looking for when I was asking you that question wasn't for you to give me an answer. It depends.
Yeah.
Life
No, I
is
agree
filled.
with that.
Life is filled with nothing but it depends. Because when I was a child, I played with a food tray and marbles, and I had the time of my life. I had the time of my life. You couldn't tell me nothing with me just spinning. But as I
Right.
got older, I realized I was spinning because I was trying to figure some stuff out. I realized I needed to be active. I realized that I needed to do something that just it wasn't gonna go past this barrier. I
Right.
just needed to keep spinning until I landed somewhere where I wanted to be.
Right.
And
Okay.
and as a child, as a younger brother, I got to watch an older sibling kind of make mistakes of what I was thinking about doing before I
Yeah.
was able to do it. So
Yeah.
I got to learn vicariously through her.
I did have that too. Yep.
See, y'all had a better, unique
I did,
experience.
yeah.
I didn't have that
See, it
experience.
was-
I'm
it
the
was different.
oldest.
Yeah.
I'm the
Yeah.
oldest of all siblings who.
So they was watching.
You know, so
And
they
they
watching
watching you,
me.
right? So you had to be the prototype.
Yeah.
You had
Exactly.
to go figure it out. And I tell my sister all the time, I don't know what I would be if I was the oldest. I don't know what I would be if I had to be the one to go make a mistake and then pick myself back up
That makes
to go
sense.
do it again.
No, I like that. No, my
Yeah.
youngest, or not my youngest sister, but my sister in the middle. She kind of a jack of all trades. She got like, you know, you name it, she's probably educated in it, right? And that's not my experience. But again, I just wanted to get the baseline.
Right.
You know, I was just trying to meet the expectations of getting a college degree, serving, doing
Right.
whatever I'm supposed to do to elevate myself.
Right.
Military for me was an elevation. I
Okay.
mean, for me, everybody I know that served, there's no reason to not
Right.
say it's an elevation because there's benefits that you get from it.
Right.
Right. Now,
If you got to experience it correctly.
you can say if you got the
Yeah.
experience, sometimes just the benefits are there regardless of what your experience is, right?
Unless you get
you
that
can have a great
dishonorable.
experience, a bad experience, but at the end of the day, that GI Bill and what's it called, the VA loan.
VA loan and
If you was able to get that far.
if you get
Hey,
that's what I'm referring to. Not for the individuals who got it.
for all y'all that
some
listen,
of
that
them,
far,
some of them didn't
for
get
all
it.
of y'all that want to join the military, if you listening in, for all y'all that want to join the military, all you have to do is make it past
boot camp.
boot camp.
That's all you gotta do.
Make it past boot camp. Go to A school. You're in.
Basically, you need a year of service.
Yeah,
Get
basically
a
that's
year
what
of
it is.
service. It don't matter.
You
whether
get a year of
honorable,
service.
dishonorable.
Now,
So you're saying
when
they
I
need
say
to try.
when I say yes,
So
when
you're
I
saying they need to try.
yes,
Who teaches them how to try?
that's
a good question.
That's where I was coming to.
Who teaches them that once when it
Life
gets
what I was coming
difficult,
to.
Hold up, but
Right.
life gotta treat you how to try.
if you decide to open your eyes to it, life will teach you everything if
Right.
you give it enough time.
Right.
For better or for worse.
Turn two,
You
baby.
ain't lying.
For
Turn
better
two.
or for worse.
You ain't lying.
For better or for worse.
Look,
better or
because I'm
worse.
telling you, nothing. I'm and this is nothing. I don't care how you see it, how you feel about it. Nothing teaches you better than a life situation that you had to go to. I don't care who teach you what. I don't care what goes through. We all have that unmistakably
Well, Andre
thing that we have to
3000 say
do.
on Spodioty Dopalicious, real life situations,
Right.
if you will.
We all have to make that one thing
Situationship.
that we can either go left or right, and that's called choice. So there's a choice that you always have to make within life. Now, whether that choice is good or bad, you have to live with the consequence of that. Now,
Who
with that
decides
being
whether that's a good or bad choice?
life will.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
Life don't
telling
necessarily dictate whether it's a good or bad choice, man.
my life choices hell, boy. Ooh, it's a couple of them I wish I didn't make.
Nah, it's a couple life choices I had, so I go back.
That's it, right.
Listen, that first wife.
it's the same thing I said there. What
No
makes
comment.
What makes it so that it's a good or bad experience?
This-
is
yeah.
it that you got to learn from it? Is it that you got to be able to walk away from it? Is it that you got to say, I'm never going to do that again? Is it
some of it's the
I would
walk
do
away.
it differently?
Right, I was
How
about
would
to
you
say
feel
that.
about it?
Now, I would say I like what you said with the did you learn from it? Because if you don't learn from it, you're bound to repeat it again.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
So, without learning from whatever choice you made, because you can still learn from a good choice, you can definitely learn from a bad choice.
You always
And you
can learn
can
from a bad choice.
and you can learn from a choice that you just don't know what the hell happened. All you got to know is, I don't like the way that felt.
I don't like
What I don't like the way that played out. I may or may not go do that again, but currently I'm not.
Nah. You sound like a sailor right now. This is
Well, this is two sailors in a drink.
The same mistake.
I'm just saying. But
You gonna do it again.
Hey,
Hold
hey,
on.
I was gonna say when you get that 45.
Respectfully,
Right.
you made the mistake twice.
I did.
saying.
I did.
You made the mistake twice.
So I learned after the second
We're
time.
gonna be two sailors in a vision. We're gonna be two sailors in the vision while I try to keep y'all together. And we gonna just keep it moving because I wasn't here for one or two, so I can't speak on that one. I have no words for that.
Hey, if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, go back a couple episodes and you'll see what I'm saying.
Right, absolutely. But see, that is also the beauty of having male friendship is I ain't got to know all that
Right.
in order to be your best friend.
No.
I don't have
for
to
real.
know. I don't have to
That's
know.
true.
I don't have to know your middle name. I don't have to know your wife's name.
Right.
That is true.
I don't. I
Male
don't have to know.
friendship is so different from female.
really
friendship,
is.
for real.
Yeah.
It very much so is different.
It really is. Ooh, that's a topic we can
Wait,
get
that's a
on.
whole nother topic.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna slide.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Digressing.
But is being a black father present in your child's life, is it really a myth? I think it is. There's comments on our last video that would suggest that some people say, I ain't know nobody in my hood that didn't have their father figure at all. Not a grandfather, not a uncle, not a cousin. I find that hard to believe, but everybody's situation is different, right?
You know what? I'm gonna let Javon answer this one.
I did have a question for you once when you brought that situation up. For the person who said that they didn't have any father figure in their hood, did they grow up and become the father figure in the hood? That's
a good question.
That's the question, because if none is present, then that means that there's a vacancy. So we need one.
You need to fill it.
And someone has to do it.
Yeah.
Somebody
So
gotta do
that would be my question to that question. Digressing.
Right.
Digressing. I come from a household where my dad did 22 years of Army. So that whole ordeal of, he was present but not really there. But the part that made it really difficult wasn't what he decided to do.
Right.
It's what in his heart he wanted to do. See, I come from a bit of a tragic situation.
Okay.
My dad actually attempted to us at one point. That was a really big deal, and he passed when I was in my early teens.
Question, is that
Yes.
because of some form of PTSD? Was there some type of mental health issue that was associated with that?
If I was able to go back and assess it with what we know now, there is no doubt in my mind that my dad had CTE.
CTE or PTSD
okay.
of some
Yes,
kind.
there's
a combination of.
Absolutely. Like if I was to go back and if you're, if we play the game gun to your head in that situation, I would tell you every time I believe he has CTE because 22 years he was active. We're the same build.
Various, what you call it? Gulf War.
Absolutely.
Actually, Gulf War syndrome. Actually,
Yeah.
because 2 Gulf Wars.
He was
He'll
in
do
it.
to you. And if he was in both, like
Yeah.
my father was.
Actively in it.
There's some things that
Yeah.
motherfuckers do that you just be like,
Now, I'm not making that an excuse, because at the end of the day, we are judged by only one and one only.
Right.
That's not
Most
for us
High.
to decide.
Right.
But I got to observe not for what he did to me, but what he did to everyone else. See, although it starts off with a very tragic situation, that was very good to me. I would say great to me. He was
Really?
super excited to have a son. The problem was he was only excited to have a son. And he treated everyone else terribly, including my sister and including my mom and including others that he didn't believe that deserved to have that authoritative figure over him. So he was bad at jobs.
but there's a certain pride that comes with being a father and you having a boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can, and from my own experience, I feel that every time I look at him, every time I see him,
Same.
it's the same thing. But I also see how can you have so much pride and dedication to a being that you made and also want to remove it from the same plane.
Right.
That's something that
Perspective of what transpired with your family. Definitely.
absolutely,
That's
absolutely,
a
and
good
it's one thing that while being a child, you're never gonna get the full story. I don't care how many people want to spin it.
Yeah, you got different angles from different people.
Absolutely.
All these
It's a
different
lot of different
perspectives,
cameras.
and it's a
Right.
lot of
It's a lot of
perspectives
different
to
camera
download
angles.
and kind of process like what that all means.
But what I can tell you is that as a 7-year-old, I walked up to that man and told him, "I don't like you because of the way you're mean to my sister." And I was 7.
Damn.
I don't remember much interaction with him, but I remember having like the courage to do that, and I had no fear in that. And I'm saying that to say I may not have a lot of examples of what a great dad looks like or what a great father figure looks like, but I know what it shouldn't look like. And so I'm learning from mistakes. I'm learning as I go.
Yep.
And I learn from my peers. You two gentlemen being fathers is something that I have no pride. Like there is no type of pride against asking a question.
Right.
If I had a question, if you know the answer, I'm looking for it.
And if I don't know it,
And if I know,
we
right,
gonna
we
go
can
look
find
for
it.
it and find it out.
It's kind of like I mentioned on our show last time when we were talking about Black fatherhood. I got 2 friends that I came up with who they raised daughters on their own from,
Strong
whatever
men.
the situation was with the mothers, whether that be drugs or incarceration, whatever it may be. They raised their daughters. They took care of them. They made sure they had everything they needed.
Shout
They made
out.
sure that they grew up the right way. And they inspired me
Right.
before I even had a kid myself to be like, all right, that's what I want to do. I want
Exactly.
to make sure I'm going to be able to take care of my kid no matter what, no matter what the situation is with the mother.
Right.
Step up, take care of your kid.
Hey, but listen, what we're gonna do is seems like we got a little bit more to talk on with this one.
Yes, indeed.
So we'll definitely probably come back to y'all with a part 3 on this.
Part 3 for sure.
But as always, it's been Two Sailors in a Drink with Trust the Vision.
Yes,
and as
indeed.
always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, follow, make it do what it do. And as we like to say on Two Sailors in a Drink, we out.